Welcome to the soft listening of Hey, it's Shar. This is kind of like that 30-day trial you get before committing to Netflix, except all the content here is for motivational purposes only, and baby, I'm trying to feed your soul. There's absolutely no topic that's off limits over here. This is a safe space, and we'll be covering everything from relationships, faith, love, and so much more. This may be a little different than your normal podcast aesthetic. We love gospel, jazz, and trap music. And although our hearts are certainly with Jesus, we do cuss a little. So if you like what you hear, grab your wine, send it to your girlfriend, and join the community, babe. I'm your host, Shar Smith. So today I want to talk about the feelings that come along with you choosing to, or unknowingly choosing to not live in or follow your purpose. As I said, whether you're doing it knowingly or unknowingly, there is a set of emotions and feelings that come along with it, and they can typically be summarized under one word: unfulfillment. Unfulfillment can be one of the most confusing, frustrating, and lost places in the world. It can lead you to anger, doubt, and even just fear in general. I personally feel like it's one of the most unexpected gateways to depression. That's just my personal thoughts and feelings. I think that it is something that leads to a very undetected sense of self-hatred, self-doubt, and just frustration. Especially if you're trying to maintain life, whether it be with kids, a partner, friendships, whatever. It is just hard. And the thing is, you'll find that you don't really have time to find out what fulfills you. Especially if you are a mom or whatever. If you're an individual who has responsibilities, you are more than likely not going to take the time to find out what fulfills you if you feel like it'll jeopardize you or your family's well-being. If you're working a 9-to-5 that you hate, and I'm going to speak for moms in specific, most of us will not leave the stability of that 9-to-5 to go chase fulfillment. And I think for me, it really became the leap. It was like comfort or joy. And I had to choose one. And I fully believed in my heart that my place of fulfillment, my purpose, was within my gift. I am a church girl at heart, and I try my best to allow everything I do, everything I think about in life to align with God's word. And his word says that my gift will make room for me. So I just felt like if I can take a leap into finding my thing, my purpose, my gift, I'll be able to eventually achieve comfort and joy. Like I won't have to take a choice. I won't have to pick one over the other. They'll make the room for me. In all honesty, the choice or choosing to live a life of fulfillment and walking and being within my purpose, that was not the hard part, because I could envision that life with my eyes wide open. That was just how hungry I was for it. I think the hardest part for me was believing, trusting, and relying on the fact that my gift and my purpose that God gave me, that I was good enough to fulfill it, that I was equipped enough for that purpose. Because boy, for the longest time I overlooked my gifts and I was fearful of them because I felt like I am not the girl for this job. Like I would look at other people. Comparison is truly the thief of growth, joy, and just satisfaction. Because I would begin to compare my gift to other people. They're doing the same thing as me. We're in the same arena. And look at the room that is made for them. Look at where they are. And I would almost begin to just just doubt and second guess, like I'm not going to make it far because I'm not them. I don't have what it takes to carry this torch from one place to the next. I'm not the right person for this assignment. You know, I'm not going to get the same outcome that they had. And then in those moments of doubting God and telling him that he chosen the wrong person, and I laugh because, you know, how dare I tell God that he made a mistake, right? And so in those moments of me doubting God and telling him, you know, I'm not going to have the same outcome, he dealt with me on multiple occasions and let me know, you're not going to have the same outcome. You are going to do the same exact thing that you see them doing to an extent, but it will be the way that I desire for you to do it, and the outcome will be different because that's their room. Like I said earlier, your gift makes room for you. That I was trying to be invited into somebody else's room. I was trying to be accepted in somebody else's arena, and God was like, I don't desire for you to be a guest star in anybody's show. The plate that I have for you, it is a full plate, and it is not at anybody else's table. And I can honestly say that it was within me doubting myself and being reassured by God that I chose you for a reason. You know, that reassurance is what gave me the ability to take the leap from comfort to joy. And I can honestly say within that time, it was a feeling that you just knew. It's like you just know when it's time. For me, I was just tired. I would go to work most days, and I swear to you, I would not give about anything. I didn't care if I got written up. I didn't care if I got fired, a verbal conversation, nothing. I did my job, but that was it. I was not going past the bare minimum. Honestly, if it was not in the description or the contract that I signed on to when I started, I was not going beyond that. And then I began to get worried because that tired, exhausted, unfulfilled feeling, it began to peek into something deeper. I started to hate waking up every day. I would honestly be furious that I woke up because now here I am forced once again to face this life that I'm living that I found myself beginning to hate. And I lost my drive to live, to find my purpose, to be a mom, a wife, a friend, whatever. I was honestly sinking. I knew it was just time, you know. It's like, I don't mean to sound corny, but it's like when the butterfly goes from a caterpillar to a butterfly. You just know that it's time. Now, I'm not one of those people that's just like, you know, quit your job, go to work tomorrow, quit your job, and jump off the porch and it's going to be all figured out. No, I am not one of those people. Again, I fully believe that there are signs that show, you know, you have to I'm going to go back to the caterpillar and butterfly. When a caterpillar is preparing to become a butterfly, it goes through a process, you know, the cocoon and all of that. There are signs that this thing that was once one thing is getting ready to change and become something so beautiful. It does not happen overnight. It is not a process that you can understand sometimes from the outside looking in, but it is a visible process, and you know that there is a shift or a change that is happening. Now, in saying that, you also have to be mindful that when you feel the change happening, when you feel God transitioning you, you have to take the leap. Again, although it does not happen overnight, I don't believe that there's any point in the metamorphosis, I think that's what it's called, process, when the caterpillar is becoming a butterfly, that it can say, I don't think I want to become a butterfly anymore. So you also have to be mindful that you are not trying to go against God attempting to push you into what you prayed for. But I said all that to say that, you know, in no way is it going to be an overnight thing. But when the time comes, baby, you will feel that shift and you have got to take the leap. I mean, I will be honest. I've only chosen to take the leap as of recent, which is why this topic has been so heavy on me. It was not too long ago that I was a caterpillar begging to be something more. I had no clue I was begging to be a butterfly, but I was begging to be something more. And when I got through the cocooning process, or for me, in natural terms, it was when God began to show me what I was going to become. When He began to show me the butterfly, baby, I was like, wait a minute. I know I'm in my cocoon, but I do not have what it takes to be that. And God has shown me that. You don't. You probably don't. But with me, all things are possible. You can do all things through Christ. And so I've been hiding myself within Christ and been very pleased and fulfilled. There's that word. It's not unfulfilled anymore. It is fulfilled. That word is, it is at capacity, okay? Because the leap has brought me comfort and joy, purposely. So as you know, this is our house. This is our community. I may be the voice, but I think that we are all healing together. So I want to hear from you. Do you know what your purpose is? And if you do know what it is and you're choosing to not live in it, whether it be for financial reasons, you're afraid, whatever the case may be, if you're choosing to live and dwell outside of your purpose, are you truly fulfilled? Let me know in the comments down below. Talk to you soon.